Welcome to the seventh formula of this email list building course. In this formula, we'll learn how to track your most engaged visitor and convert them by magnetic offers. Now guys, one of my friends working at Walmart, he said that a lot of people visit Walmart every day. Now the reason why he said people instead of customers is because not everyone going to Walmart is a customer. Some people go there to take an idea of the products, about the price, and they just leave. Some people go over there to compare the price with other outlets and then take a decision that whether they should buy from Walmart or from another place. And some people just go there to see how Walmart is performing, how they're behaving with the customers, how the environment is, and other steps, not with a specific buying decision. Now these people could be the competitors. They may visit the outlets to get an idea about how their competitor is actually working or performing. And then there are some people who go to Walmart with a buying decision. Okay, they're going to buy some stuff from there. These are the genuine customers. Now your website actually works pretty similar to that. All the visitors who are landing onto your site, they're not all your customers. They're actually segmented in different ways. And thus, your marketing has to be segmented as well if you want all of your visitors to become your potential customer. Okay guys, now this is how your customers are all segmented. First, there are browsing visitors. Now, these are visitors who are just there to see or at max gather some information. They're not even near to your conversion or email list building cycle. Then there are comparing visitors who are there to compare your offers, information with someone existing they know. They're still far from the email list building cycle, yet you can get them closer to opt-in by clear offers. And then there are returning visitors who keeps coming back to your site for more information. These visitors are very near to your list building cycle. Once a visitor starts trusting you as an authentic source, he wouldn't mind being in the email list and getting offers from you in the future. And then there are engaged visitor who is simply occupied and busy with your information. A visitor who is deeply going through your website contents and checking them out is simply an engaged visitor. They're the easiest to convert and onboard to an email list. So in this video, you'll learn how to track the most engaged visitors on your website and convert them to get into your mailing list to become a hot lead and a future customer. So here's how you do it actually. Okay, to track your engaged visitor and convert them with awesome offers, all you have to do is just sign in to your OmniKick account. Now, when you sign into your OmniKick account, the first thing you got to do is click on Create a New Opt-in Funnel. When you click on it, you'll see all the funnel types. Now, you can use two different type of opt-in boxes to track your engaged visitors and give them offers which will make them happily opt in to your mailing list. You can use a slider opt-in box and also an inline opt-in box, and I will show you both of them. Now, how do you use a slider opt-in box? Okay, you'll find a bunch of great and amazingly optimized slider opt-in box templates pre-made only for you, which you can use just in few clicks and deploy on your website. So for example, we will use this template. So let's click on it. Okay, the first thing I would like to draw your attention to is you can change the background image very easily. Okay, you can do this with the pop-ups as well, with the other opt-in boxes as well. In OmniKick, you can change the background image by clicking here and uploading, let's say, your company logo or any other image that fits to your blog or your offer. You can do that very easily. Now, let's stick to this image at present, and let's take this personalization feature off and scroll down. Let's make the cookie duration 0. Now, please note that I am keeping this 0 only for your understanding of this particular formula. And
it's easier for me to show you guys instantly right now if I keep this 0. Otherwise, if you're using it, you can set the cookie duration the way you want, okay, which you think will be more suitable for your visitors. And if you want to know what a cookie duration really means, then simply hover your mouse on this icon and it will give you a proper explanation here and also here. Okay? All right. Now, let me remove the branding. And it now looks a unique slider opt-in box. I'll rename this funnel, let's say slider 1. And I'll keep it in this way. You can change the name from this place of your funnel and put any name you want, actually. All right, so once I'm done with it, I'll move on to the success message, right? Now, if you want your reader only to subscribe, not to download, then stick to this template. If you want your readers to download something, then switch the success theme and use the download option. Or you can even use the coupon option as well, by which you can actually share coupon codes, which is a unique feature on OmniKick. Now, let's close the box, and we are sticking to the default thank you page. Now, let's go back to the edit panel form, and let's move on to the display rules. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. Like, when do you want the slider box to appear? All right, you can select any of this after scroll, an abandoned intent, or you can even set a sleep sensor. Okay, you can turn it on and show this opt-in funnel when your visitor is inactive for a specific time duration. Now you can use this feature with the pop-up, the full screen welcome gates, and also the floating bars, and also with the slider in OmniKick. So this is a very effective feature if your visitor is inactive on your site for some time. You can re-engage a visitor simply by selecting this option. However, we will not use this option right now. We will keep this option active and set 1 second so that it's easy for you to understand and see how it works. Now, let's select a page where you want the slider to appear. Let's say let's select this option, an exact match, and let's find out a content from my blog. All right, this looks pretty cool. Okay, now this is the complete URL, and this part is the path of the URL, as most of you must be aware of this. What you have to do is copy the path then go back to the app and paste the path over here. When you're doing it, make sure you keep this option selected. If you want this slider to appear only in this page, okay, then you select this option. If you want it in multiple pages, then what you're going to do is select this option, that's contents. When you select this option, what are you going to do? For example, you want the slider to appear in every page where the name OmniKick appears, the main name. So you copy this thing and you put it over here. Now, if you click on Save and Publish, this slider will appear in every page of your website where this thing will be in the URL. This word will be in the URL. So this is how this works. You can actually use any of these conditions over here and totally narrow your campaign, your list building campaign, and segment your list building campaign accordingly for different pages, for different offers, for different products, for different visitors. You can completely segmentize and target your readers and make them opt in the way you want by keeping them happy. And that is only possible on OmniKick because it has all these features which are built in and fully functional as soon as you select and deploy one. Okay, now let's finish what we started. I'll continue with this, an exact match, and select only this page so I can show you how the slider works. So I'll copy the path, go back to the app, paste the path. Okay, now I will click on save and publish. Okay, and we'll exit. There you go, the funnel is live. This green wave you can see here, this means that it's live. If you click on this gear icon, you can actually pause it as well, like this. All right, and you can actually activate this again, like this. Okay, now let's check the page. I've reloaded this page, and there you go. Now, if you want to change it a little bit, let's say you want it to appear after your visitor has scrolled through some of your content, then what you're going to do is just go back to the app, go to the edit panel, go to the display rules, right? And turn this, okay, sorry, you cannot turn off a particular condition. So you have to select first the scrolling option, and let's give it 50%, and then turn it off. Then save and publish. Okay, now let's see. There you go. Right after I scrolled 50% of the page, the slider appeared. Okay, so this is how you can actually target and track the most engaged visitors on your blog post and give them offers like this. You can change the image, the background color, the text, all the way you want, as I've shown you earlier, and create a great looking slider opt-in box which will work according to the conditions you have set. And all the conditions, as you have seen yourself, are pretty conversion oriented. They drive conversion. They actually target and let you pinpoint your engaged visitors so that you can deliver the offers accordingly and motivate them to opt into your mailing list. So it's pretty simple, and that's how you do it. And the other way you do it as well is by using this opt-in box. Let me show you. You click on creating opt-in funnel, and you can simply use an inline opt-in box. Okay, now I'll show this into the same content. Now you can use any of these opt-in boxes to target your engaged visitors when they're reading through your contents. Now you can simply open any of these templates, change the content from this place, okay. Now you scroll down, do the basic stuffs like remove the branding and stuff like that. If you want to change the button color, you can do it from here. The background color, you can do it from here as well. Let's keep it this. I know this is a bad color, but let's just try with it. Okay, once you're done with it, go to the success page, and you can keep it in this way. You can also redirect it to a new page, close and reload the page, or simply close the opt-in box, or even switch to a download button and share any of your files, or keep it in default way, or put a redirect button as well. Okay, so there are plenty of options. Now you close the box, go back to the opt-in form, and click on save and publish. But before you do that, let's change the name so that we can keep a track of it. Let's say it's inline 3, and hit on save and publish, and it's done. So let's exit from this place, and this is a scroll bar. When you scroll through it, this is the inline 3 opt-in form, as I've shown you in the previous formulas how to do it. You click on this icon, copy the code, go to your WordPress panel, and let's say this content you want to use the inline form with. So you open this content, go to the visuals, scroll down, locate the part where you want to put this this box. Let's say you want to put it somewhere over here, okay? Right at the top of what email marketers think about email marketing. So what you do, you click after the full stop, go to the text, and you paste the code, okay? And you click on update. All right, now when you open the link, scroll down, there you go. This is the inline box which we just created, and it's pretty convincingly appearing in the content. So when the readers will be reading through this content, just like a slider work, after a certain time, when they're about to finish the article, they will get an offer by your inline opt-in forms to opt in. And trust me, engaged visitors, more than 90%, they opt in by inline opt-in boxes when you're using them in your contents, because they're the most engaged visitors and they are liking your content, and they would most likely to, would be waiting to receive further information or contents from you, which they find helpful. So this is how you actually track and so this is how you more or less track your engaged visitors and convert them. These are the most popular ways to do that, and in OmniKick it's very simple. Just takes few clicks, as you have just seen.